Dandelion here, Dandelion Song, and we are going to look at all the different ways to write Mecca, and most of these have come from original sources. I don't know if I can verify each one, what the tradition is behind each one. This is the English one, and that's the least magical of these. But let's first of all start with Kabba. I did the menorah gematria and the simple gematria with the valence code. I guess you could call that valence gematria. So with the menorah, it's a 3 1 1 2 1, and that adds up to an 8. And here, this side is Ka, which is 1 1 1, and that adds to a 12. 1 in the center, and Ba, which is Ka is a sign of spirit, a word that means spirit in some languages, and Ba is also I think this is Egyptian. Actually, I think both of these are Egyptian for spirit. Anyway, they add to 15, which itself reduces to a 6, but if you add the 1 from the center in, then this is 16. And here's a relationship I'm learning more about the bridge relationship between this type of gematria and the simple gematria. And here again we have an 816 and the 618. The simple gematria is the 16 aspect of it, which is the R, which is the manifestation of this. Now, I just watched a video, and I'll put it in the link here in the descriptions, about Mecca being the golden mean ratio center of the world. And I learned something. I learned that there's a certain thing called the golden mean compass, and they show it in this video. And all of a sudden I thought, what if that is the trident that is held by the gods? Because this is a number that's worshipped as a creator number, and you would need a golden mean compass. It's also called a Leonardo compass. You would need a compass like this to understand the world, basically. So all of us, I don't know if this is true, but if it is, it's kind of amazing. I don't know if anybody else has made that connection, that the trident held by all the different gods and all of the different ancient artwork, where it shows them opening the Star of Ra with the trident, maybe they have opened the Star of Ra by the understanding of Phi. Maybe it's a symbolic story about that they use the Leonardo compass to open the Star of Ra. And the opening of the Star of Ra is the Vesica Pisces shape. Okay, well, I want to look at a few more of these. Let's see, did that one? Okay, so let's look at just the English spelling of Mecca. On this, in the center, it's a 3, which is a trinity. And then on the outer valence, we have this number, which would be the number of the elect, before you added it together. And after you added it together, it would be 18. I'm blanking on this number. Embarrassing. Hold on. Let's see. Why am I blanking on this number? Irritating. QR. Okay, this isn't an. This is the R. Sorry. That's why I'm blanking. This is before Q. Elemental P. This is P. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, you guys. Right? Elemental P. Q. Yes. Sorry about that. Dang. Well, maybe, sometimes when my brain just goes on the fritz, I think, okay, well, it's probably because I'm, I think of it like as if I have an office in my brain, and all these workers are like dealing with all these files, and then you get like a whole bunch of new information, and they're trying to move the files around, and chaos happens, and then all of a sudden you can't remember what you already knew. So I'm going to attribute it to that. Then with the menorah gematria, do you ever come up to like a green light and you're like, wait, is green go or is green stop? And no substances involved. In fact, I stay away from all substances because I think this is enough of a roller coaster ride without them. But yeah. Anyway, my brain is a little bit like a tornado, and it's kind of fun, but you know, you have to pull the pieces together once in a while. Okay, here in the menorah gematria, we have 1 1 3 3 1, which adds up to a 9. But if you look at the valence, I haven't looked at the valence a lot with the menorah, but let's just take a quick look. We have a 2, 3, and a 4. And when we see that going left to right, it is, for one thing, they love the numbers that count up. Like fireworks is a 1 2 3. I think it's a 1 2 3 1. But it's at least a 1 2 3, or conspiracy is 1 2 3, or Antoinette is 1 2 3. So they love these counting up numbers. And I didn't mean to pull out a 923 association, but I think this is a new, okay, where's that word again? It's a new method of decode. I'm reaching for a better word. It's a new method of decode for this, for the menorah gematria, or any gematria, because I do think that these are in order for a reason. If you look at these orders, like this one, before you do anything, it's a 1 1 1 1 2 1. And I think that means something. So, all right, let's look at another number. Let's look at another spelling of Mecca. Here's another spelling. This one's in is in the video, the first link that I'm gonna probably put in. I'll probably put more than one link in. This one also has a 923 in it. The center is a core of 2 Ks, which is 4 1s, kind of the same as the beginning of that word. And on this side we have a 14, on this side we have an AH, which I'm also going to take this as another version of pi. I think it is. So anyway, this digital root is a 9. This adds to a 14. This adds to a 23. And in the center here, we have 11, 11, which adds to a 22. And when I saw this, it made me wonder about if this is the core reason for why JFK died on this day. If this is the real reason, when he died on 11/22/1961. And the mirror of his date and Obama's numbers is going to come into relevancy very soon, I do believe. And then hopefully the internet police aren't going to come out and chase everyone down who figured it out ahead of time. So I have to change all of my titles to smoothies and cooking videos. Or just, you know, run for cover. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think these are going to be too bad. I have a divergent timeline video that I want to share with you on my unlisted blog. I'm going to have to stick that hidden somewhere in a stack of links to other videos. I'll probably have to hide that in there because it's too hard to get comments back reliably. Here we go. Next one. So that was Mecca. This is Mecca. This one has the K in the center, just one K in the center, which is 11. On this side is an 18. On this side is a 16. Does anyone see? Raise your hand if you see the phi. That's right. You saw the phi. Good job. You get a sticker. So, yeah. So this includes the 1618, and it's on the outer valence field. And I feel like this just leads a lot of credence to my valence field gematria method. I don't know if I discovered this. I probably didn't, because I'm not because the insiders, I'm just following their breadcrumb trails, but I might be the first commoner. I haven't read all of the insider books. I might be the first commoner, though, to see this. Or maybe just the first commoner to pull it out of the air. Okay, so if you add this up, this on the top is the simple gematria. So the 6 and the 18 plus the 11 is a 45, which reduces to a 9. So if we did the same thing like we did before, where we saw, where did it go? There. If we did this, algorithm, that's the word I want. Algorithm. That word has gotten away from me so many times today. Okay, if we do this algorithm here, we would take the total and the simple, like this. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, I did it. No, we have to reduce it first. Sorry. Okay, we didn't do the algorithm right. You guys are confusing me. Okay, no you're not. I'm trying to make a funny. Let's do it over here. 9, and then this would reduce to a 2, and this would reduce to a 7. So here's your algorithm. I didn't know it was going to be that. Do you like doing this when I don't know what it's going to be, and then we find out what it is? This is the Jesuit birthday number. I don't know if the Jesuits have to do with Islam, but since they both are based on Abraham, I'm going to say they are brothers. Islam and the Vatican are brothers, so this could be a validation of that. Or it just could be that each of them derived phi in different types of ways of different religions. You know, maybe Islam is not as evil as the Vatican. You know, how do you know? All right, well here, down here I did the menorah gematria of this word. So this would be 1, 5, 3, 3, 5. And I don't have the menorah code to show you here. What you should probably do is write it out from I did a recent video, write it out in the pyramid form that I put it in, and with the memory jogs that I gave you, put it on a post-it, and if you're taking notes, or just have it, you know, paste it to your wall or something so that you can look over it when we refer to this. Because I think this is giving us some bridge insight into how these work together. All right, well here again we have a 6 and an 8, and these have been very important numbers recently. But not only that, we have a 9 and an 11. Do you see the 9 and 11? So this is another echo of how this number showed up right here, the 923, 924. All right, well anyway, if you add all this together, surprise, it equals pi. It equals pi by the Q high method. Pi is, I'm just going to explain this again, is pi. The H is a P in Greek. This is Hawaii, but if you add it together, it's 8 and 9, which equals 17, which equals Q in the placement code of the simple gematria. So Q is also a code for pi, and 17 is a code for pi. Okay? I probably need more code words, but you know, if I made them up, I'd probably forget them later. Let's see. Do I have another one to show you? I think that might be it. Yes. All right. This fits in with the news for today. Today's 9/11. I hope you're being safe out there. I'm expecting some strange news today with tons of code. I'm trying to get my crane video out, my symbolic goddess crane of pre-Islamic time video out to show you the background of the symbolism of the news that they put out today. All right, love you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Talk to you later.